Do you find it hard to study Mandarin?
Yeah, I think it's very hard to study Mandarin. And I also have a hard time understanding all of the lessons.
Same here. I also find it so hard to socialize with other people here.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I'm curious. I'm curious if other people feel the same way like you do or not.
Yeah, I'm curious too. Oh, should we try asking them? Because since we're also in an international dorm.
True.
Oh, wait, let's try it all.
Okay.
Hey Bianca, what's up? Oh yeah, we can help. We are on our way back to the dorm. Okay, bye.
What's going on?
Bianca and Fenna needs our help to interview some people in the dorm about adaptation.
Oh, that's so sudden. What is it for?
I don't know. I'm curious too. Let's go find out.
Okay, so now I'm going to interview Wom Shoche. Okay, Wom Shoche, where do you come from?
I'm from Indonesia.
Okay, so the first question is, do support groups or community helps to reduce culture stress?
Yes, I do support it because they give so much advice.
Okay. So second question is, what are some of the difficulties you encounter when adapting in a different country?
Basically, their culture is very different and language barrier too. Yeah.
Okay, so the third and the last question is, what was a culture shock you came into contact to?
Recently I found out that Taiwanese people are very individualism rather than in Indonesia. So that is all.
What are some of the difficulties you encounter when adapting in a different country?
One of the things that I find difficult to adapt to is the language barrier. Even though I learned Chinese back in Indonesia, but when I come here, they speak really fast and it's really hard to know what they're saying. So yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. For the second question, what was a culture shock when you came into contact with?
The culture shock is probably the restaurants. They open early, but then they have a very long break. They open in the morning for breakfast, but then they close again for lunch, and then they close and then they open again for lunch, and then they close again and open back for dinner time. So yeah.
Thank you, Miss Lin, for participating in this interview. Before we start, let me ask you the first question. Where is your home country?
My home country is in Indonesia.
Do you think support groups or community help reduce cultural stress?
So one of the groups or communities that are in CYCU is CYISA. They helped me during my registration process. They helped me to make my bank account, give me food recommendations, and also give me advices to survive here.
What are some of the difficulties you encounter when adapting in a different country?
So since I came from a country that is having a very different language to what is here. So I think one of the difficulties is having language barrier, where the people in here speaks in a very fast pace that makes me hard to understand the language.
Alright. What was a culture shock you came in contact to?
One of the culture shocks that I came in contact with here is that people in here, majority of the people does not use private vehicles, while in my country, almost all of the people uses private vehicles to go even 5 minutes from their house, they use private vehicles.
Okay, thank you, Miss Lin. Now I am here with Miss Fu.
Hello.
Before we start, let me ask you the first question. Where is your home country?
I am from Indonesia.
Okay. Do you think support groups or community help reduce culture stress?
For me, it is not because I haven't found any groups or organization that helps me reducing my stress. But it depends on any person.
Your next question is, what are some of the difficulties you encounter when adapting in a different country?
At first, I struggled with communication, especially talking with local natives because I need to understand their local accent and also their main language, which is Chinese.
The last question is, what was a culture shock you came in contact to?
One big culture shock for me is that in Taiwan there is no trash bin. So whenever you want to throw a trash, you need to save it first and then search where is the trash bin.
Thank you, Ms. Fu, for participating in this interview.
Question is, do support group or community have reduced culture shock?
So, in CYCU, there is one group or like community that helps to like reduce my culture stress. Is that the name is Siwaisa. Siwaisa helps me to like manage my bank account, and they help me during my registration process, and they also like give me advices on like how to adapt and live in here.
What was a culture shock you came into contact to?
The culture shock that I came into contact to is that majority of the people in here does not use the private vehicles. While in my country, like majority of the people uses their private vehicles. Even like when they want to go to a place like 5 minutes from their house, they use private vehicles.
Hey, have you seen all the videos I sent you?
Yeah, I've seen all of it. And I think that it is very hard for us as like foreign students to live in a completely different country because we have different language and also like different cultural habits as well.
Yeah, I think that it's so surprising that all people have the same problem like us.
Yeah.
I think it will be great if school provide help for us, like maybe give us some student buddy to help us,
Yeah, that's true.
like that. And of course, we need to help each other
Yes, of course. Okay.
as an international
Yeah.
student.